Hey, this is Tony with Valor, and today I want to talk to you about being range ready. So lately, we've put out the announcement that we're going to start training classes here at Valor, whether it be basic pistol, basic carbine, and some other things. I encourage you to go check it out on our website. But I want to talk with you about being range ready. So when you do come out to the range, you have all the proper things you need so that you can have a productive day and you're not fighting with gear that's not working for you, or showing up and there's gear, essential gear that you need that you don't have. So when we get out to the range, it's important to make sure that we have all those things so our day starts out well and we can focus on training. So I'm going to start out from the very top with you. Hats. We need to wear a hat on the range. It's good to wear a hat not only to protect us from the sun, but the bills of our hats will also prevent a lot of the brass that arcs out from your neighbor from going in between your eye pro and getting caught in there. Definitely don't want that. That will stop your training immediately, I assure you. So a good hat with a bill, make sure that you have a hat. Also, a boonie hat is usually a pretty good option. Covers all the way around the head, but it is acceptable. And if it's something that you like to wear, then we would definitely recommend you bring out one of those. So we're going to start with ear pro. It's important that you have good ear pro out on the range. You do not want to short yourself on ear pro and eye pro. So good ear pro protection, starting from the very basics, the little foamies, and we have these for sale in store, but the little foamy earplugs are absolutely terrific. They form fit inside your ear, and it's probably one of the best options for hearing protection. It's just not as convenient to take in and out but on breaks and then when you're trying to hear the instructor. But this is always safe bet. We have plenty of these available, and I always keep a couple sets in my bag in case something ever happens to my other ear pro. You can always go back to the basics with a good foam insert ear pro. And then we have the over-the-ear ear pro. Now this is electronic ear pro with active listening. And what that means is it's battery operated. You turn it on and you can hear people talking with you clearly. It amplifies voices, but as soon as you start shooting, it automatically shuts off. Now, over-the-ear pro must be that ear pro that fits over the ear, not your stereotype headphones that you might wear that don't fit over the ear. These actually fit completely over your ear, covering you completely, giving you the full protection. And then if you have the active listening ear pro, that's even better. It helps understand and hear range commands. But if all you have is the over-the-ear pro that's non-electronic, that's absolutely all right. It'll work great. You'll have a good time at the range with that. And then we also have some in-ear options. These are some walkers that I have, but these actually fit in your ear, and with walkers you'll twist them in, but there's a lot of other brands that make in-ear pro that is also active listening. So you'll turn this on and you'll be able to hear talking clearly, and then as soon as the shooting starts, it deactivates your hearing pro so you don't sustain any damage inside your ear due to the loud noises. So there are several options for ear pro. We have some available for sale at our shop, but look into those prior to coming out to the range. If you have any questions on any of that, you can always call us and we'll help guide you on good equipment. Next, going to our eyes. Good eye pro. Good eye pro usually has a little bit of a wrap around, so not sitting square, leaving that open space between your glasses and your eye, but that little bit of wrap around. And that, it doesn't seem like much, but I've seen several times, and it's also happened to me wearing square frames where a piece of brass can get close in there to your eye, and it'll definitely be a fast distraction from what you're trying to do. So I would highly recommend some wraparound eye pro. And then you can get that at a very decent price at just about any store you go to, or even a hardware store. They'll sell good wraparound eye pro that is ballistic. And then I would if it's a sunny day, obviously sunglasses that are ballistically rated are acceptable. These are some yellow that are ballistically rated, but on a cloudy day you're definitely going to want some maybe a yellow tint, but I would always really just recommend wearing clear. But as long as your glasses are ballistically rated, they'll work. Cheap sunglasses from the dollar store or convenience store are not ballistically rated. They're not rated for to be shatterproof, so I do not recommend those. Your cheap sunglasses that you got from the dollar store aren't going to work on the range. But it's your eyes, and you only get one set. So be sure to take care of them and buy good eye pro that's going to keep you safe from the range, from any sort of event. You can't ever tell what's actually going to happen at the range. Anything could happen at the range. And so make sure you have good ear pro, good eye pro, so you're walking away from the range, even from any event that might happen, you can still hear and you can still see. So moving down in our gear, let's talk about shirts. A good sleeved shirt. No low-cut shirts, certainly no sleeveless shirts. Wear a collared button-up shirt, that's fine as long as it has sleeves. Honestly, a t-shirt, a long sleeve t-shirt is really the best on the range, like a good sun shirt. And the reason is because that collar on a t-shirt or a sun shirt sticks closer to your body and to prevent any flying brass from going down in under your shirt, versus even when you wear a collared shirt, you got that little space there. Brass absolutely will get in it, but a good sun shirt out on the range will help you. But whether it's long sleeves or short sleeves, it needs to have sleeves. So make sure that you are wearing a good shirt out there. And then let's go down to our belt, our holster. We'll start talking about a little bit of gear right now. So there's a lot of options for holsters. There's a lot of options for all kinds of gear. Just keep it simple. You don't have to come out there with anything high speed. I certainly, as far as holsters, let's talk about what are some good holsters to bring out there. Anything that's a nylon holster with very chintzy snaps or very chintzy straps, that's not going to serve you well at any time, especially on the range. You don't have to go out and spend hundreds of dollars on a holster, but quality holsters do matter. And I would recommend that you bring the holster out to train with that you would carry on a daily basis. So if you're going to carry something that's more geared towards everyday carry or a concealment holster, it's okay to wear that. If you want to try wearing your inside the waistband holster, that's okay. If that's what you're going to be carrying every day, that's what you need to train from. But it does need to be quality, whereas it fits. So this is for a Glock 17. It's made for this gun specifically, a Glock 17 with a mod light. So as we put that in there, it clicks around the holster. So as we push that in, you'll hear that audible click. It's a positive lock on that light. Now this is a level 1 holster, so it has no secondary retention on it, but it does have that positive lock that'll keep that tight in your holster, and that'll keep it secure for the range. Now, trying to put ill-fitting holsters or ill-fitting, putting the wrong gun in the wrong holster. There's no sense fighting with it. If it's not going to go in, if you have to force it, it's not for it. Anything that doesn't fit in there solidly is not something you want to go with. Make sure you have the correct gear, the correct weaponry that fit one another, that are compatible, or you're going to have a real bad day at the range. If you want to bring your cool battle belt out there, that's absolutely fine. Just make sure that you have a holster on your battle belt that fits the gun that you're bringing for training. So battle belts are fine. Battle belts are all cool. Just make sure you have everything on there that you're going to need in order to sustain your day out at the range. When we talk about not only holster, so most courses are 2 mags or 3 mags. We prefer that you bring 3 magazines out there, and that will help you not have to take so much time reloading, spending a lot of time dropping ammo, trying to reload ammo, and trying to manage 2 magazines on courses that are designed to run 3 magazines. So we recommend that you bring at least 3 magazines for whatever weapon it is that you're bringing out, or if you have a revolver, you need at least 3 speed loaders to help get you through the day more efficiently. Make sure your magazines are in good working order, that they go in the weapon like they're supposed to. They shouldn't snag, and they should lock they should lock your slide back appropriately. Make sure that you have good mags while you're out there. Couple options for magazine holders. You can buy these, what's called taco pouches, and you can get those on Amazon or other places, and they're pretty good about fitting just about any mag that's out there. They're pretty universal. They've got good retention to them, and you can put just about a mag from any platform in there, and they're going to hold them. They come with these plastic Alice clips, and they go easily on whatever belt you're wearing, whether it's a battle belt or whether it's just your regular everyday belt. These will go on there, hold your mags appropriately. And also these particular magazine holders, these are from Pitbull Tactical, and they're pretty universal, and they'll go right on whatever belt you're wearing. What I like about them is when your magazine goes in there, it leaves you a little bit more out of the top to index for when we do tack reloads and speed reloads. It's good to have that. The taco pouches, the magazine sits a little further down in there, but they're really secure. So either one is a good option. Both won't cost you a lot of money. You can get on Pitbull Tactical and order a couple, or you can get on Amazon and order a couple of these taco pouches, and that would be just fine. And then there's also the Kydex. These are for Glock mags, but there are some Kydex options if you want to run those on your battle belt. Totally cool. Just make sure you have at least two magazine pouches on your belt and ready to go. And then going back to holsters, if you want to wear something on your waist, or if you want to have a holster that's on a belt, just make sure it's something that is going to last through the day and that's going to be compatible with the weapon that you brought. Good factory ammo. We will not allow, most ranges, and we included, we're not going to allow hand loads on our range. They're just too dangerous. They're inconsistent. It's a danger, and also interferes with the training day. Just buy a box of good factory ammo and bring out there, and then you won't have any problems. It'll run consistently. It'll run strong for you. Give you good shot groups. Don't need to be chasing. There's enough going on without having to fight with bad ammo. So just make sure that you bring good factory ammo out there to the range. Moving down, pants, shorts will not be allowed on the range, and shorts aren't allowed on most ranges, especially during training. The hot brass flying around burns you on the leg, distracts you from good training. So I definitely recommend pants. You can wear jeans. I recommend a pant with a cargo pant with cargo pockets on them. That'll be a good place to store bullets, tourniquet, and then your extra magazines or any extra equipment that you might bring out on the range. Those pants will help you. Covers all the way down to your shoes and prevent any problems during the day. And then finally, shoes. Closed-toed shoes. You can wear boots, work boots, tactical boots, any kind of shoe, as long as it's closed-toed. We'll be out on the range, there's hot brass flying around, dirt, sticks, rocks, and no telling what kind of little creatures running around. So closed-toed shoes or boots are going to be mandatory out on the range. So that about covers us from head to toe on the range. Make sure you have the proper equipment. If you have a question about any equipment, please get a hold of us at Valor. Come down to the store and see us. We'll be glad to give you advice on the right equipment. We'll be glad to show you where you can get, what you can get, and make sure that you get the equipment that's right for you. Not all equipment is right for everybody, but we can help you find what's right for you. So just come down to the store, see us, and we'll get you squared away, get you ready for your training day, and you'll have a much better time when you show up prepared. I'm Tony with Valor. See you on the range.